Welcome to the Rebel to Succeed podcast. It's your boy, Anthony Williams, the founder of RebelToSucceed.com. The purpose of this podcast is to share tips, advice, and strategies to help you improve in all areas of your life. My mission is to make a positive difference in your life to help you live your best life. Now let's get it.
What up, good people? It's your boy Ant from Rebel to Succeed, coming at you with another podcast episode. Today in this episode, I'm going to be sharing a very inspirational clip from Les Brown. He's one of the best motivational speakers out there. And I feel like he really needs no introduction. I'm a really big motivation guy, and I listen to a lot of his motivational clips. So I'm going to play a clip from him. I'll play a clip from him, and I'll let you guys, just be motivated by the great Les Brown.
I told Mr. Washington I wanted to become a disc jockey. Someone asked me to tell this story. And he said, Les Brown, he said, if you want to do anything worthwhile in life, you've got to be hungry. And so I started working to develop myself. He said, I want you to practice every day being a disc jockey. I said, but I don't have any job now. He said, it doesn't matter. He said that it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. So every day I was working to develop myself. And that's what you must do. And as I was working to develop myself, I applied for a job as a disc jockey, WMBM on Miami Beach. I went to a guy named Milton Butterball. I said, how you doing, Mr. Butterball? I'd like to get a job as a disc jockey. He looked at me, he said, do you have any broadcast background? I said, no, sir, I don't. Do you have any journalism background? I said, no, sir, I don't. He said, we don't have any jobs available. I said, yes, sir. I went back to Mr. Washington and I told him, he said, don't take it personally. He said, most people are so negative, they will have to say no 7 times before they say yes. He said, go back again. So I went back again. I said, how you doing, Mr. Butterball? My name is Les Brown. He said, I know what your name is. What do you want? I said, I'd like to know whether or not you have any jobs as a disc jockey, sir. He said, didn't I just tell you yesterday we didn't have any jobs? I said, yes, sir, but I know whether or not somebody got laid off or somebody was fired, sir. He said, no one was laid off or fired. Now get on out of here. I came back the next day. Hello, Mr. Butterball. How are you? He said, fine. What do you want now? I said, I'd like to know whether or not you got any jobs, sir. Didn't I tell you the last 2 days we didn't have any jobs? I said, yes, sir, but I don't know whether or not somebody got sick or somebody died, sir. He said, no one got sick or died. Now don't come back here and throw me out again. I came back the next day like I was seeing him for the first time. I said, hello, Mr. Butterball, how are you? He looked at me with rage. He said, go get me some coffee. I said, yes, sir. And I went to get him some coffee. After a while, I would give their lunch and dinner, and I would go in the control rooms and take the disc jockeys their food, and I would not leave until they would ask me to leave. Then they started trusting me to pick up entertainers that came to town. Entertainers like the Four Tops and the Temptations and Diana Ross and the Supremes. I would drive them all over Miami Beach in the disc jockeys' big long Cadillacs. I didn't have any driver's license, but I was driving like I had some. And one day, one Saturday afternoon, while I was at the radio station, a guy named Rock was drinking while he was on the air. I was the only one there, looking at him through the control room windows, walking back and forth, young, ready, and hungry. I was saying, drink, Rock, drink. Drink, Rock. I'd have gone to get him some more if he'd asked me to. Pretty soon the phone rang, and it was the general manager. And I answered the phone. I said, hello? He said, Les, this is Mr. Klein. I said, I know. He said, Rock can't finish his program. I said, I know. He said, would you call one of the other DJs in? I said, yes, sir. I hung the phone up. I said, now he must think I'm crazy. I called my mom and my girlfriend, Cassandra. I said, y'all turn up the radio and come out on the front porch. I'm about to come on the air. I waited for about 20 minutes, and I called him back. I said, Mr. Klein, I can't find nobody. He said, young boy, do you know how to work the controls? I said, yes, sir. He said, go in there and don't say nothing here. I said, yes, sir. I couldn't wait to get behind those controls. I put on an old Stevie Wonder record called Fingertips. I sat down behind that turntable. I said, look out, this is me, LB Triple P. Les Brown, your platter playing papa. There were none before me and there will be none after me. Therefore, that makes me the one and only. Young and single and love to mingle, certified, bona fide, indubitably qualified to bring you satisfaction, a whole lot of action. Look out, baby, I'm your love man. I was hungry.
So that was a clip from Les Brown, and I wanted to share my thoughts on that. Les Brown, he's one of the best at I'll just say Les Brown is really good at what he does. He's really good at what he does, and that clip it kind of like it expands on an important factor as far as, you got to be hungry for what you're trying to go after. That's just a main theme through any type of success. I feel like for you to reach any type of success, you're going to have to be hungry for it. And you're going to have to, push through whatever you're going through in your life as far as trials, tribulations, any type of setbacks. Whatever you're trying to go after, you got to be hungry enough to work through all of the bull crap that's going to come your way. So, being hungry is a very important aspect as far as, success, or just any goals you want to achieve, you got to be hungry for it. And the way you work towards your goals or whatever you're trying to achieve, it's gonna show you if you're hungry enough for it, because, for you to reach your goal, you gotta be hungry enough for it. You know what I mean? And you going through all of the trials and tribulations is going to shine a light on just how hungry you are. So it's very important that whatever you're going after, you stay focused, that you don't quit. You quitting is kind of like it's really not an option. Quitting is not an option. You got to keep pushing forward no matter what. So yeah, that's why I like to listen to like motivational clips like that, because it helps you to keep pushing forward. You know what I mean? And it allows you to reflect on certain things that's going on in your life, and allow you to, realize that you're not the only one going through trials, tribulations, setbacks, or whatever you have, or whatever that you're going through. There's somebody else in the world that probably has it worse off than you. And, I like to use that as, just a reminder that I'm blessed, and it could be worse. But the main thing from this clip that I like is, like I said, he explains how, he doesn't quit. No matter what, he doesn't quit. He keeps pushing forward. It doesn't matter what you throw at him. It doesn't matter what you say to me. It doesn't matter what you do. I'm going to keep coming. I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to keep going no matter what. And that's basically that's basically like the main key to success right there, is just not quitting. So, I can't really put it any way other than that, you know what I mean? Just don't quit. Keep pushing forward and don't quit. And eventually, you'll reach whatever you're trying to achieve. So yeah, that's your boy Ant from Rebel to Succeed. I wanted to share this clip with you guys because I came across it, and I felt like it would, motivate you guys, push you guys forward, for you to, reach whatever goals you're trying to reach for your week. You know what I mean? I hope that you guys take this quote. The quote again is, you got to be hungry. You got to be hungry. So use that, remember that throughout the week, whatever the goals you're trying to achieve, remember that you got to be hungry. find out what your why is. That's one of the main things that I like to, preach and, talk about. I've said this in countless other podcast episodes, as far as, just having a strong why and making sure that, the reason that you're trying to achieve, whatever you're trying to achieve, is strong enough to keep pushing you forward. So again, it's your boy Ant from Rebel to Succeed. Hopefully you guys found value in this short clip from Les Brown. Make sure you go out and make somebody smile today, and reach everybody by exercise and love. And it's your boy Ant. I'll catch you in the next episode.
I want to thank you for joining me today and listening to this podcast. If you found this episode helpful or valuable in any way, then I encourage you to leave an honest review and subscribe to the Rebel to Succeed podcast for future episodes. To receive more content and value, make sure to visit the Rebel to Succeed website at www.rebeltosucceed.com. And finally, always remember that to succeed in life, you have to reach everyone by exercising love. So make sure to show somebody some love today. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you next time.